Hey guys, I am so sorry. I don't understand why StreamYard it did this last time too, but not as bad. It keeps freezing up. I couldn't scroll, I couldn't do anything. But hello, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget as you're coming in to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Those are both free of charge. Subscribing to the channel, you just click the red word that says subscribe. Make sure you click that bell next to the word subscribed after you click it and click the word all so you'll be notified as long as your notifications are on your phone and YouTube ain't tripping. You'll be notified anytime we upload or go live. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That actually helps the channel. And again, those are both free of charge. If you're currently on a cell phone and you don't know how to back out to like the video, just click on the X in the top right hand corner of the chat and you'll see the front of our video. Click the thumbs up. And then right in the middle of the page or the screen, you'll see live chat with the two little squares on top of each other. Click that and you'll get right back to the live chat. Um, if you're on a computer, just scroll down a little bit and it's right there. You can just click that. I forgot to add tags in this. Hold on. Somebody taught me how to add tags in this to help my algorithm. So let me go in and add this. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hello. Welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Carrie. I'm the owner of Exposure Room. Olivia Davis is the other owner of Exposure Room. She's a pretty busy lady, so she may or may not stop in. I've not actually talked to her today, but during the day is she's usually at work. So I myself have not started work yet. Um, they have been apparently busy after the holiday weekend. I've not been told anything about my orientation or anything like that. I've called, left message yesterday, didn't call back. So I'm just assuming they're just busy after the holiday weekend dealing with everything that we got to deal with. Um, so yeah, I have not actually started back anywhere, but I've been taking a couple days to myself for my mental health reasons. Um, trying to do that often, but I'm also trying to get into doing all this again. So I appreciate everyone who, um, let's see, what do I want to put on here? I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I think this is how you do it. All right, there we go. Sorry, I forgot how to do it. I guess it goes into your description. If you guys are wondering where like you find like if you watch YouTube videos and a YouTuber says you can find XYZ in the description box below, all you have to do is like right now, if you want to look at our description box, if you're on a cell phone, click that X in the top right hand corner of the chat. And then right under the title of the video, it should say more. Click that word more. That's our description box. They've actually changed it since we started. It was a lot different, but click that more. And YouTubers put all types of stuff in there. They put emails, any important information, like if they have like clothing lines or if they have other channels, like TikToks. I need to put my TikTok in there. If they, or they'll put like, and that's where they put like their PayPals, their Cash Apps, wish list, or whatever else, or whatever information that they would like you to know. It's all in the description box below. Um, I'm trying to see what all tags I'm supposed to be using, but I'm trying to find one, but it's not. Let me see. What is this one? So how's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay today? How's everybody's Christmas? I know we went live on midnight at Christmas, but or 12 a.m. on Christmas, but how was everybody's Christmas? Anybody have what are your plans for New Year's? Anybody got any big plans for New Year's other than staying safe, no drinking and driving? Because you it won't turn out well, okay? So how about we not do that? I mean, at least here in Peoria, anyway, they're going to have roadblocks everywhere. People going to be shooting everywhere. I mean, the shootings are going to be just horrible. They are every year. So, with my kids being older and kind of going off on their own this year, and be the first year that I don't have all my kids with me for New Year's Eve, um, which was kind of emotional. I kind of broke down earlier about it, but you know, it is what it is. I just hope they stay safe. And my one son, actually, my oldest, he's going to stay with me. So we're going to kind of hang out and have some finger foods and at my cousin's house and with her son and just kind of hang out and then come home after midnight because he has to work the next morning. So, you know, that's all I'm doing. I ain't doing much else. Okay, how do I add my TikTok to this? Hold on, I gotta oops, back out, back out, back out. Okay, and then okay, that's the tags. And then let's see. Okay, TikTok. I gotta get my TikTok link. How do I get my TikTok link? I might have to send it to my I might have to send my TikTok link to my messenger somehow because I don't have TikTok loaded up on my computer. So yeah, make sure you guys let me see. No, I don't want any codes. I would just want to copy it. There we go. Copy link. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok. It's exposure underscore room underscore reacts. I'm gonna send it to. I'm gonna send it to. Okay, I didn't ask for that. I don't want any codes. Okay, there we go. All right, I sent the link to Itchy and them. I sent it to you guys. So let me go in here and grab it. Oh, because that the scan thing, people don't know how to use that. And trying to cross promote is so difficult because our audience. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you for sending that in there. Who sent that? Itchy. Thank you, baby. Trying to cross promote is very difficult because you hold on because you guys got to remember that. Okay, copy link. All right, I copied it. I'm putting the link in the description box over here under in our on. Okay, it's in there. All right, so I got the description, all of that. So how do I permanently do this? Because I know it should permanently save. I think there's a different way I have to do it. I have to I don't like re-adding. I don't know how I did everything else to permanently stay. But anywho, it's hard to cross promote because the age group that we have here on our channel is 50 and over primarily. But a lot of children use TikTok, even though there's a lot of adults that use TikTok. Okay. But a lot of kids don't really like our content because we're boring to them, you know. And a lot of people, you know, in our age bracket either don't know how to use TikTok or they're just not interested in it. But I'm telling you, TikTok is a lot of fun. I mean, you can find recipes. There's a lot more than just kiddie stuff on TikTok. It's another app, just like YouTube, just like Facebook. You download the app to your phone, go in there. They'll have you set up an account. I recommend you setting it up with an alias name, of course, and plus an alias picture. Never use pictures that you have on any of your private Facebook pages. Don't ever use any of the pictures you have on there at all, profile pic or any pic, um, to protect your identity. Okay, because a lot of weird people out there, not just the people that were hassling me, but just in general. But anyway, set up a little account and they'll ask you questions like about what type of stuff you like or whatever. You can either skip that or you can answer the questions and then you just start watching it. You just scroll and it's just like 1 to 3 minute videos of different things. And once you start watching you start watching videos and you find videos that you like, so you heart it, the algorithm is amazing on TikTok. So let's say you're watching TikTok and you heart all these cooking videos, right? Recipe videos. Then when you go back into TikTok again, it's going to push you into that. You're going to get more and more of those videos. So anytime you heart something, you're going to get more and more of those types of videos that come up on your list as you scroll through it, like you were scrolling through Facebook or anything. Um, but once I hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, I will start putting content on there as well. I'm going to be doing primarily funny stuff, funny reactions. I also want to start doing some TikTok hacks and stuff like that for the members. But like I said, I'm not going to go into details, but my mental health wasn't really all that great after Christmas due to some things happening on Christmas. So I took a few days away. Some of the mods that I'm closer to, I've talked to them about it, but I'm not comfortable telling everybody, as you guys can understand, which most people usually do. I'm not going to put anything extra that on live. And if I forgot about you, I'm sorry if you're a mod. It's so many of you. I still haven't had a chance to go in my YouTube studio and write down all of your names so I make sure I get a hold of you. I would prefer you to contact me on Facebook so I know your real identity. However, we can just talk through email if you'd like, but I tend to forget those who are on the emails because I'm trying to, message everybody else, get the live together. Today I'm late because for one, I was over there effing off on Ashley's live. She, of course, had to go live once she knew I was. But she ain't talking about nothing. It's just, that's what it sounds like. The other thing is I was trying to scroll through StreamYard and get my picture on there and then all of that, just the steps, and it kept freaking freezing and it wasn't giving me a scroll bar to scroll down. So I have to keep going out, going back in, going. It was bad. It's actually annoying. All right, I think I got that. All right, so let's go in and subscriber mode only. And do I need to slow the chat? Let me look at the chat. Mods, do I need to slow the chat yet? We only have 90 people in here, so. But it might get heated, so. What we're going to do today is just play a bunch of clips, actually videos that I've been looking for the longest. I went ahead and got into a group, Alpha Packs group. And what do you know? I go through Alpha Packs group and I see all of these videos that I have been looking for. I know people were sending them to me, but because I wasn't in the groups, I wasn't able to see them. So, but I went ahead and just went ahead and got in the group in general. Please, I ask without trying to sound like a bitch, please don't start blowing up my inbox with weird stuff, okay? You don't like me, I don't care. It's simple as that. If you need to talk to me, get a hold of me, and now you see my Facebook, that's fine. But I don't like getting in groups because I start getting a bunch of trolls that are trying to message me trying to be my friend, being a little too friendly, and I don't like people that try to kiss my butt. Okay, it scares me. And then you have people that want to call themselves trying to cuss me out and all that. I just won't approve your message. I'll just look at it. You won't even know that I looked at it, and I'll back right out and won't even approve your request to message me. Like I'm not dealing with nobody like that. So please just don't message me with no BS. But if you need to get a hold of me, I am right there. All right, so exit out of that, exit out of that. All right. So, welcome again, everybody. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up to get the algorithm going, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Huge shout out to all of our paid members. I really appreciate you guys sticking this out with me and still paying the membership, even though I've not been able to do a members live. I appreciate you guys so much. Just to know that you guys are still paying for that every month, and you have the, what do you call that? You know that, you have the faith that I'm going to get back into doing it, the lives that I did before for members. It makes me feel really good, and I really, really appreciate it. And to the mods, huge shout out to them for putting up with me, dealing with me. Itchy fell asleep on the phone with me last night because she don't care about me no more. But that's a whole different story. I'm not gonna blast her no more. I'm not. Don't tell nobody else. But she fell asleep. As I was talking. Okay. So I don't know if we even friends anymore. But I know there was some requests on our last live, the X-rated live, that we did. It was not intended for it to be X-rated. It turned out that way because Fenton, he wanted to start stuff, so it ended up being X-rated as all get out. So you guys are wanting to do like a Freaky Friday or something like that, or like Information Friday or something like that, where we talk about a topic that is strictly just to give answers to questions and to teach people, educate people on certain topics. Okay. Just so happens on midnight on Christmas, or 12 a.m. on Christmas, all the way till 6:30 in the morning, Christmas morning, we talked about SEX. Okay. And it got very intense. I mean, nobody was laughing and giggling because, I wasn't uncomfortable, but we were just, teaching people stuff and, have given ideas and things like that. And it was fun to me. But a couple of you've already emailed me and said you unsubscribed, and I did look, and it looks like about 10 people unsubscribed for me that night. And that's fine. You can't be an adult and have an adult conversation, whatever. Or you could have just left and then just came back on the next live. You were never a supporter to begin with. You just weren't. If you felt like you had to unsubscribe for me because of what we were talking about, as if SCX is not human nature, how do you think we got here? Like, I don't care if it was Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever. How do you think we got here? It was to educate Fenton. He was asking some questions and to educate anybody. I had to restrict the live to 21 and over. So it was demonetized, which that's fine. It was. So if we do something else like that again, we will have to start using code words. Okay. Because I don't want to get hit with a strike. So we have to start using code words to replace certain words, like just say vagina or bottom or chest or, things that aren't going to get us hit. Because I don't want no strikes. I don't care about the monetization. I'm worried about the strikes. That's why I restricted the live while we were live, so I wouldn't get a strike. So, because it got real, real intense that night. But Itchy is being summoned to the next one. Fenton wants her to be there, and obviously Liv pretty much asked the same questions. And I told you guys that night, If you got any questions about things that you want to know about, you want to know if, just any advice that you want from us, about SCX, different parts of it, different positions or whatever. Write your questions down, and Friday, my plan is to do a Freaky Friday. Okay. Freaky Friday info or something like that. And we can educate each other on stuff. Maybe it'll help somebody's marriage. Maybe, it'll help somebody, you know, teach somebody things that they didn't know that could actually save them, for maybe catching something or hurting themselves or just whatever the case may be. But it got very X-rated. So I had to change the name of the title of the video because it said Merry Christmas and the complaints were, how dare you put Merry Christmas? It's God's day and you are talking about SCX as if we didn't all come from the same place. I'm sure God was having SCX. Okay. I don't believe that about no eating no apple and somebody magically ended up pregnant. Adam and Eve was doing a dang on thing. Okay. So whatever you believe in, that's cool. If it was uncomfortable, I apologize. We did not intend on having a live like that. But that's where the topic started and that's where it ended. But hey, sorry for people who got mad at me. I can't help that. I mean, if you're not, especially if you're in your 50s and you get mad because of all that, like, come on now. But if it made you feel uncomfortable, that's different. That's different. And some people it did, but they just left the live. And, it's like, okay, I'll come back next live, But some of you emailed me. It's like, okay, people. Okay. I'm sorry, but I mean, it is what it is. Dang, we've been live already for 23 minutes. Holy camole. So how is everybody doing? It was fun, Taco. Like it was real fun. I bet Itchy. What up? What up? Right, drama. Like, okay, I'm sorry. They cussing me out in the email using curse words and everything, but in the same sentence talking about I disrespected God. What you think you doing? You're judging me. You're not supposed to judge me, right? And you're judging me about what we were talking about while you're saying curse words. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Free Bleeder. I appreciate that, baby. We have a lot of ideas for the beginning of the year. Me and Liv been watching another person we're going to start covering. Not necessarily a scammer, but definitely exploiting children, in our opinion. It's a different type of exposing with this one. Um, there's not anything that should be triggering though. Um, it's just basically using children to get money. Okay, which I think is wrong. I mean, a family channel is one thing when you're vlogging your family and your daily life, but to strictly use your children to get money from the internet is just wrong. It's just flat out wrong. But boy, realists, they cuss me straight out. And it's the Christians that cuss me out. Like, how y'all Christians and you just cursed me out? All I said was dick, and I got cussed out. Like, what the heck? Ain't Dick a nickname for Richard? So, I mean, it got deep, though. It did get deep. But I understand the people that were uncomfortable and left. I get that. Um, they just left and came back, said they'll be back next live or whatever. But that's why I changed the title of it. So if it is going to make you feel uncomfortable, don't even click on it. As a matter of fact, let me see how many views I got on it because y'all had hardly no views. I only got 708 views on that video. Oh, I put super funny adult content open panel. Yeah. We have a lot of people on here that, like I said, are older, and it made them feel uncomfortable. So next time, if we do something similar to that, it'll be just for educational purposes. If you have a question about certain stuff, then we'll answer it. And that's what Fenton was doing. He came on the panel, and he's young. He's only 24, and he had questions for us old folks. Um, and it just kind of went from there. So who being rude? A spider's daughter? I don't know. We must be children. Girl, and Fenton love you too, Itchy. I'm the new Dr. Ruth. I thought it was fun. And it definitely wasn't uncomfortable. I mean, not to me anyway. There wasn't all this giggling and like, oh my God. It was, we just got straight to the point, answer the questions. But a lot of people got quiet when Fenton asked what's people's body count, how many people you done slept with in your life. A lot of people got quiet then. Our old butts had to add it up. We've been around a little bit longer. Oh man. So let's get right to this because I do have to get off here at about 6:45 Central Time. Um, I have to pick my daddy up because mama's car broke, so she had to take daddy's car to work. So I got to pick him up from work at 7. So I will have to get off here in 2 hours, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, this won't be a long live at all. Yes, Itchy. Somebody has said put pop rocks in your mouth and do the dang on thing. I'm like, but when I find a man, I just might try that. I just might. I gotta find a man first. Who wanna be my man? Oh, I'm sorry, Pillsbury. Oh, does it, Itchy? See, I've never done it. Oh, that's awesome, Bobby. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Itchy. You gonna be my man? Choke on the pop rocks. See, you got to learn how to use your tongue and your mouth and keep it away from your throat. But we ain't gonna talk about that today because people gonna get mad, cuss me out again. They'll be prepared next time. Where are my tweezers, y'all? I got a hair on my chin that's bothering me. You ain't doing the pop rocks. I done did it with ice before, but not pop rocks. Well, goodness. Why are you coughing, Nina? Nina is right under my mic. Quit smelling the mic. Why are you coughing? What's in your throat? Go get you a drink. Y'all, Nina laying right on top of the laptop. She's so worrisome. There go Olivia. Hi, baby. April says she needs a video tutorial on the pop rocks. Itchy got you. Yeah, I have heard of peppermint. Yeah, yeah, that video was a gag though. What you cooking, Olivia? Where David at? We need an update on what's dinner for tonight. I'm sure getting hungry, but I don't even know what I want to eat. I was gonna make some chicken or rice, but I cooked last night. That's my cooking for the day. They can eat whatever's in there. Ain't nobody but one kid here. Well, technically two. My son and his girlfriend. Well, they can eat whatever's in there. I gotta go back to the grocery store because, man, I'm telling y'all, I spent $80 and only got like 3 days worth of food. And I got like pizza rolls, corn dogs, stuff like that. But I got some stuff to make 3 meals, like actual meals. And then they got stuff where they could just go in there and warm up. But I wanted to make some chicken breast, like a casserole type of thing with the cheddar broccoli rice. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this hair out. So tonight, we're just going to get into it, okay? So anybody that's been watching Ashley, formerly known as Diary of a Mad White Woman, you know all the lies, the racist remarks, things like that. So we're going to go to Alpha Pack. I've screenshotted various videos because there's a lot of stuff being posted to that group and I'm getting lost. So I went through it to screenshot exactly what I wanted to play. These are not long videos at all. I think the longest one is 30 minutes and we may not even play that. I don't know. I mean, we might, but I want to show you guys exactly what she's lying about. Number one, you're going to hear videos of her making racist comments. You're also going to hear a video where I don't know if she thought her live was muted or if she thought she had hung up the live or that we just couldn't hear. But you can hear in the background her caseworker explaining that she makes with the receipts and stubs that Ashley's husband showed. They are bringing in $3,500 a month. That's more than what my husband brings in, and he's a welder. Okay, like after taxes and everything. The lady was explaining to her that they found him a 2-bedroom place. And Ashley was complaining and saying, well, I don't know if that's going to work because I have bills to pay. And the lady said, well, you don't have any rent to pay. So you can use your checks to move, which is very true, which proves what someone had said previously that the state is paying for her hotel rooms. So even more proof that all of her money just goes on fast food and drugs. That's it. That is it. Because $3,500 a month, but she's so concerned about these two random men, her boyfriend and this other guy who she, out of her own mouth, they're drunks, drug addicts, just like her, that she's willing to keep her girls cooped up in this hotel room with these men instead of getting this 2-bedroom place that they were offering her. Also, I think the reason she won't get the doesn't want to get a place because she'll have to start paying rent. She'll have to start paying bills at that point. The lights, electric, gas, whatever, water bill, sewer, garbage, whatever. She'll have to start actually paying bills at that point. At the hotel, the state is helping her pay the hotel because the lady says, and you're going to hear in the video, well, you don't have any rent to pay, so you will be able to use your checks to move, you know. And you're going to hear in the video where she's just like, no, like totally against it. She just does not want to do it because she doesn't want to have to pay bills. She all and you know that's the trend with her. She uses her quote unquote disability, her children's disability to make people feel bad for her and thinks that because of these disabilities that the state is obligated to take care of them. Absolutely not. You're a grown woman. If you're old enough to be out here buying and doing drugs and have all these men living with you with your daughters, and then you're old enough to start paying your own bills. I mean, she's almost 50 years old. Like, how are you not? First off, why is it that these men are the first things you worry, are the first people you worry about in any situation? All through the day for the past 20, almost 21 years, every thought I have is surrounded by my children in some form or fashion. But anytime something is said to Ashley, it's, oh, well, where are Tim and whatever that guy's name going to go? Oh, well, where are they going to live? I mean, she's only concerned about them. They are grown men. Let them stay in the hotel by themselves then. Oh, then they'll have to pay rent. Then they'll have to pay for the room instead of the state paying for it. But those are the video clips I'm going to play tonight. If you are just coming in, welcome, welcome. And these videos that I'm going to play is all credit to Alpha Pack, which is Alpha's private page. I have to scroll through and find each one. I screenshotted them on my phone so I know what they look like because, boy, y'all post a lot in that group. Let me tell you, I got lost. But I knew what videos I was looking for because I found them last night. But I didn't realize how much stuff I went through to find them. Y'all be posting a lot in them in this group. But we're gonna play these little clips. Like I said, the longest one is like 30 minutes. But we're gonna play them, prove what we've been saying, that she is racist. I don't care if you're saying the N word with the ER or the A. You just don't say it. I personally don't agree that even black people shouldn't say it. The slave owners use that word towards the slaves. So I don't understand why people say this word to each other as a good thing. Like, it's not. Like, ancestors just rolling around in their graves because I know they didn't like to be called that. You know what I'm saying? But now that's what the, African American culture does. It's what they call each other, right? Um, and again, like I said, I don't agree. I don't think anybody should be saying it at all. At all. But her, and a lot of people think this. Oh, I said it with the A, so I'm not being racist. It's not necessarily that you're being racist. It's just disrespectful because, like I said, the slave owners use that word as a discrimination towards the slaves, 400 plus years ago, right? Or for over 400 plus years, because they're still doing it. There's still slavery going around some parts of the United States, regardless. So it's almost as if when a white person says it, it's like they go back to that same, you know, mind frame of, oh, that's what the slaves called. I mean, the masters called the slaves, type of thing. So I know you hear it in songs and all that stuff, but no, you should not be saying it at all, period. But Ashley doesn't just say it with the A. Oh, no, no, no. And her, like a lot of other white people, they think them saying it because this black person that they know allowed them to say it around them, or oh, well, they call each other that, so why can't I? Because that's not your culture. you know you don't like it if someone calls you a cracker or honky or something like that. Same difference. Okay, you can call each other that if you want to, but if a black person was to come up and call you a honky or a cracker or whatever, you'll be offended, right? So it's the same concept. But the way she says it is also, the context of it, it makes it even worse. because she literally called these people that, and she did not care whatsoever. Hey, Bam. Hey, everybody. Exactly, Methany. You just don't say certain stuff. You just don't. Right, that's what I'm saying, pallets. Because she got wrapped up in DCFS and stuff, and plus she has a disabled child. So, and according to the recording of the lady says in the video, the caseworker, you don't have any rent to pay. So, what does that mean? It's being paid for her. That's why she don't want to leave and making all these excuses as to why she can't move because she don't want to have to start paying bills because then they won't be able to get as many drugs as they got. We're also going to play a very triggering video of her, small video where she is very, very high, picking at her face, jumping around. So just be prepared for that, okay? I'm scrolling through Facebook now to find all the videos that I wanted to play. Let me look at my screenshots. Cause boy, y'all in this Alpha Pack group, y'all be on it. Y'all just be talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Okay, there's that one. So let's go down here. Oops. See, I'm not getting the y'all, I'm not getting the little scroll bar. All right, there it goes. The bare minimum didn't want to do on her own. Okay, past. Okay, here we go. These are a few of the ones. My internet's acting up, y'all. All this stuff is melting outside. So, you already know what that means. The ground's getting wet. What's it say? Mm. Oh, and Ashley, I just want to let you know, sweetheart. I heard you made a comment somewhere. I don't know if it was this live or if I was just seeing a clip on this page, but you stated that you're going to get everybody locked up and you've got a lawyer and all that crap. Yeah, go ahead and get the lawyer because you need one. Um, but it's called the Fair Use Act. Okay, nobody is pretending to be you, so there's nothing you can do. Once you make something public, it's public, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Sorry, tits. All right, here's the one. Let me read this. Okay, so the first video we're going to play, this is the caption that Alpha Pack made above it, just to kind of give you an idea of the context of this. We don't think there are strong enough words to describe anyone who would make this kind of statement publicly, and especially a mother. We can only hope those who have lost their precious children to drowning will not hear this or at least realize it comes from ignorance and a deeply disturbed heart. We are so sorry to anyone has the ability to say this. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. That was my son. He went to pick up my medicine, and um, we get like reward bucks back, and he wanted to know if I wanted anything with the $5 rewards back. I said, "Yep, give me some Cheez-Its." All right, so let's do this. Oh crap! I forgot to call my aunt. I was supposed to call her at 3:30. Hold on. I think the little bitches over the I really do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some people's children should honestly have been drowned at birth. I think I can think. I think the little bitches are the worst. All right, sorry guys. All right, so we are talking about Ashley. She's previously known as Diary of a Mad White Woman. Um, it's a lady that we've covered a couple of times. Alpha's been covering her the longest, and they actually cover her the most. So Alpha Hunter on Facebook and YouTube, and then Beta Hunter on Facebook. They stream her lives, um, and like on the Alpha Pack group, that's a private group. They post a bunch of different like sections of the lives that are most important to them that people need to see. But instead of watching the lives on her page, which I don't even know what her page is called anymore, but instead of watching them on her page alone, they stream it um, to Beta Hunter, BETA Hunter on Facebook, and that way you could watch it from there instead of watching it from um, her actual page, giving her the views. All right. So yes, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Those are both free of charge. Um, and that is it. Stitch, yeah, I was watching it, but it was so boring. I, dude, I was like, oh my Jesus, I'm getting up out of here. I couldn't do it. I was getting so bored. I couldn't do it. I don't see how y'all do it. That's what it is now, Raven. Okay, padded rooms and rubber spoons. Okay. Yeah, I watched some of it just briefly for like 5 minutes. I made a few comments under the stream and when they were streaming it. Um, and I just couldn't. I had more fun watching the comments than I did watching the video. So I don't know if, you know, if there's anything super important in there, but usually Piper would tell me, because they're listening while they're streaming it, obviously. So usually Piper would tell me like, nah, it's not even, it's just the same old wah wah wah. Um, or she'll tell me, hey, no, you really want to look at this, because I'm telling y'all, my attention span is still messed up. I will be all lost and confused and fall asleep, and I don't got time for all that. So, all right, I'm backed by the Fair Use Act. I have every right to do commentary on public videos for educational purposes. And welcome everybody. Now, some of this stuff may be triggering that we're going to play tonight. Of course, drug use, not really showing the drugs, but not really showing the actual drugs, but you can tell she's on drugs. And then a video, one of the videos is her oldest child being completely disrespected and treated like crap from the random guy that lives there. And he said he was going to kick her in her leg. And that was like, there was nowhere to sit. Obviously, there's only 2 beds in this little hotel room, but this little girl is not allowed to sit down, because, oh, God forbid. And also there are some very racist remarks that are going to be made. So if any of that is triggering you, I would advise you to go ahead and leave and come back the next live. But there's definitely some triggered stuff. I wouldn't say terribly triggering, but it will upset you. Okay, especially if you don't get down like that. So let me hold on. All right, sorry guys, my aunt had called me back. She didn't answer when I called the first time. Um, why isn't this moving? Come on, my computer. Hold on. Somebody told me to do something with this. I think it might be this keypad, but hold on. Somebody told me to try something. Let me do it, see if it works. Come on. Nina snoring so loud, y'all. Okay. So, just coming in, we are talking about Ashley, who was previously known as Diary of a Mad White Woman. She now has a Facebook page, Padded Rooms and Rubber Spoons. Please don't go over there and like and follow anything or watch the videos from her page, because that does help her page. And we're not trying to help someone who is as disgusting and vile as she is. Okay. Um, just if you don't know who she is, give you a background just real briefly. She is on this oxygen which we don't even know if the oxygen's real or if it's just for show because we've never seen anything. And she smokes. And there have been people who have passed away from lighting a cigarette while wearing oxygen. You're supposed to turn it off, take it off, and then, smoke, but she doesn't. So I don't know if that's real or not. Okay. But she has two daughters. One is 18, who is severely autistic. According to Ashley, she has the mindset of about an 8-year-old. She has another child who's 11. Please do not say any of the children's names. Just say oldest or youngest or whatever. I still don't understand or still don't recognize the kids' voices to tell which is the oldest and youngest. But you got something about that at all and correct me if I'm wrong with it. So I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. They sound just alike to me. So I'm trying to distinguish the two voices when I hear them. But she currently has been bouncing from hotel to hotel at least since I knew about her, which was months ago, at least 6 months ago, if not longer than that. It was actually before I got sick. So it's been a while, and she's been bouncing from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. According to her, she was kicked out of these hotels because her children were fighting. Her 11-year-old abuses the older one like crazy, and she does nothing to stop it. She does nothing to discipline that 11-year-old, but she's trying to get her a check too. So she's trying to say that she's autistic as well. She definitely is not. Behavioral problems, yes, but definitely not autistic, in my opinion. Of course, you got to, factor in her environment, how she's growing up, where she's being raised, who's around her, things like that. But I don't tolerate disrespectful children like that. Even my own children. Okay. I will not tolerate that. You just get away from me. Like I'm not, no, I don't, I cannot disrespect my mother and father, and I'm almost 40. I just couldn't even see myself doing that. Nor disrespecting my siblings, at all. Like I can't even fathom doing that. But the 11-year-old, emotionally, verbally, and physically abuses that older one, and nothing's been done about it. Other than now, Ashley getting her into these programs to try to get a check for her too. Also, living in that hotel with these three are Ashley's husband, who is the father of her youngest, Ashley's boyfriend, and just the third wheel named Walter. It's Neil's the husband, Tim's the boyfriend, Walter is the third wheel. Out of her own mouth, these men are all drunks, drug addicts. We have caught her on live buying drugs. She was buying what they said was called clear, but I guess it's meth. And you can tell in one of the videos I'm going to show for you tonight that she's definitely on it herself. She's saying that that is what the men take, but she told me herself and admitted me on the phone when I talked to her months ago that she was buying pills, Oxycontin, because she was in a lot of pain. Well, when you get to that point of needing to buy pills because you run out, that means you're taking too much or you're selling them. But she's buying them for herself. So she's overtaking them. She's abusing them. Okay. If you take them like prescribed and you shouldn't run out. But when you get to buying them, you're addicted. I don't know what else she's addicted to, but my point is she's allowing all these men to live in this 2-bed hotel rooms with her daughters. And it just doesn't settle right with me. Now, she has been offered, you're going to see in one of the videos, that her caseworker through CPS or whoever is offering her a place, a 2-bedroom place for them to live at to get those girls in a normal, regular house or an apartment. She's like trying to go against it in the video. You hear her hesitating, not wanting to do it. And we all know it's because that those men can't live with them, just the husband. But she cares more about these extra men than she does her own children to get them in a regular place. The other thing, in one of the videos, I caught that the caseworker said, well, you guys don't pay any rent right now, which tells me that the state is paying for her hotel stay at these hotels. Because why would she say you don't have any rent to pay? You don't pay any rent right now, so you should be able to afford, to move with your checks. They get about $3,500 a month between just three of them. That's just Ashley, her husband, and her one daughter. The two men, they also get Social Security, and according to her, they pay her rent for the hotel. The girls have been known to sleep on the floors, so these men can have beds to sleep in. Um, one of the men has done inappropriate things to the girls' dolls that came out of the girls' mouth themselves. And for the girls to know that, they had to have watched that, which is inappropriate altogether. Thank you so much, baby. What? I said inappropriate. Oh, I meant inappropriate. There's, are you hungry? Okay, well, I'll eat yours then. On the left. It's on, some's on top, the rest underneath. I don't know what all college stuff you're looking at. So if not, just throw it in the garbage right there in that box. I'm piling it all up there. Sorry, guys, talking to my son. So that's kind of the backstory of that. There's possibly more in it, but that's just the background. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this video. She is gonna make a statement about it could be kind of triggering to someone. Um, but let's take a look. Oh, it's freezing again, y'all. You know what? I'm about to get real mad.
I think the little bitches are the worst. I really do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some people's children should honestly have been drowned at birth. That's the only thing I can think. You know, I just don't know. I had a couple of chuck.
Well, some people's children should have been drowned at birth, huh, Ashley? Gotcha. She's mad and literally blames everything on the betas. And literally all they do is stream her. They can't help what people say in the comments, okay? And they themselves have their own opinions about things. Oh well, you know. But eh, it is what it is. I think I need to turn dark mode off because I'm unable to click on certain things. All right. So that's how she feels about people who don't even say anything about her. They just stream her. You're putting public videos out there, so people have the right to say their opinion. It's just that simple. But anywho, so the next one I wanted to play is this one. This is one of the triggering ones, okay? Let me pull it up. Y'all, this is getting on my nerve. It will not let me click anything. Y'all, it just skipped. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Don't leave because this is going to keep skipping. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so again, I'm backed by the Fair Use Act, of right to commentary on public videos for educational purposes. So this next video could be a little triggering. Um, Sorry, guys, I'm sitting here overheating my favorite thing in the whole wide world, the white cheddar Cheez-Its. Man, y'all have no idea. Me and Nina love these things. Yeah, good, Mama. Want another one? Um, because of the way she's acting. It's only 46 seconds long. Why is this? Oh, I don't know what that's doing. See, look, y'all see that? What in the world? Sorry if I'm chewing y'all ear. Didn't mean to. But this is really driving me nuts. It's not. Is it because I turned black mode on? How do I turn this black mode stuff off? It is really irritating me. This stuff is just freezing and freezing and freezing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my good Jesus. What is going on? I just had it loaded up. All right, here we go. It's like I can only click the middle of the video. I don't know why that is. Okay, let's go back here. I don't know what it keeps doing. I've had issues with this since I got it about freezing and have to cut it off and stuff, but usually after you do that, like I did earlier, it'll be fine, but I have no idea. All right. Now, the subject says, need I say anything more? Just watch her.
My drink. Everything is exploded.
Now, see that? Let's watch that again.
My drink. Everything is exploded.
Y'all, she is higher than my left titty. Sorry, I pinned the wrong comment. Y'all see. Thank you guys for letting me know. It's the drugs. You know, when you're on uppers like that, I've seen it, you know, being in the, when I was on pills and stuff, I was around people who did drugs, you know, and the rocking is because she's too high.
No, man.
Way too high. All right, let's go to the next one. Is there a thing where I could just go to videos? Try media. Now, are these videos or just, I think this is just pictures. Yeah, these are just pictures. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to do this every single time. We're going to be here all night. Oh, here we go. Videos. All right. Which one did we just play? Okay, we just played that one. But there's ones that they're not in order the way that I've seen them. All right, we'll just start from right. Talking about a stepfather to talk about my kid's meltdown on Facebook. What's this about?
Laura was an ass. Breaking shit, destroying property, screaming and hollering.
All right.
You know, beating on me, beating on everything around.
And then I found where I could just go straight to videos. So I'm trying to. Let me hear the oldest yell, and clearly Ash wasn't happy. What's this one? Okay, nope. We already covered that. We covered that one the last time. So it might be in order. Hold on.
Truck's too little to carry all four of us. I stayed on and let Lindy and Laura go.
All right, so let's go back up. I'm sorry about this, guys. Okay, so here's one that says the bare minimum Ash didn't even want to do on her own. She whines and cries to get out of any responsibility. And I agree. She tries to use her disability so she don't have to do anything. When they were moving out of that hotel, she was on live that entire day. While everybody else is moving and getting stuff packed up, moved, and back and forth to the other hotel, she stayed on live. She wasn't paying no attention. She didn't help nobody or nothing. So we're going to do it this way. It's crazy, man.
Okay.
I'm ready, Miss Ashley. Have a good
So
day.
I'm good.
Oh, and also, Neil's supposed to be working on some documents for me. Have you had a chance to? You drive?
But I don't know what documents you're talking about.
Okay, so I need all of your birth certificates.
I don't have.
Yep, you'll have to order them. I sent him a link on how
I
to
don't
order.
have the money.
He should be getting paid soon, right?
Oh.
Okay.
And my daughters are $83 a piece.
I think they should be like 28. I'll check online.
See, I don't know.
But you're not paying any rent or anything, so I mean, you should be able to. And I know this week.
Hear that? Let's rewind it. She's complaining because they need a certified copies of the birth certificates, right? They're only like $20 a piece, okay? She's talking about $83 a piece. She don't have the money. And then listen to what the lady said in the background. Or am I just tripping? Let's replay that part.
Okay. I'm ready, Miss Ashley. Have a good
So
day.
I'm good.
Oh, and also, Neil's supposed to be working on some documents for me. Have you had a chance to? You drive?
But I don't know what documents you're talking about.
Okay, so I need all of your birth certificates.
I don't have.
Yep, you'll have to order them. I sent him a link on how to
I
order.
don't have the money.
He should be getting paid soon, right?
Oh.
Okay.
And my daughters are $83 a piece.
I think they should be like 28. I'll check online.
See, I don't know.
But you're not paying any rent or anything, so I mean, you should be able to. And I know this week you guys had you had your motel from previously, so if you need to wait till he gets paid this week, that's okay. I'll go.
Sorry about that, guys. Talking about something. But did y'all hear that? I missed the other part because I want to keep listening, but let's keep listening.
I think they should only be like 28. I'll check on mine.
Sienna,
But you're not paying any rent or anything, so I mean, you should be able to. And I know this week you guys had some, you had your motel from previously, so if you need to wait till he gets paid this week, that's okay. But I've been talking about it, so,
we got our storage to pay too.
okay, so.
Other bills to pay
We
too.
have to get these or it's not gonna go to town.
Okay, I don't know where you put them all.
It's okay, so we need birth certificates, social security cards, IDs.
I don't have an ID here.
And
That's only.
I talked to Neil about it, so you're gonna have to, you can get a voucher for an ID, but not a driver's license. So if you do, you have to pay.
I don't know my license.
Okay, so then you have to pay whatever you did.
Do y'all hear her? These people are trying to help her get a place for her children, and all she has are excuses. That's it. That's all she has. You need your ID. Well, I don't want to just get my ID. They said you can get a voucher to get a free ID, but just not driver's license. Well, no, I want to get my driver's license. Well, you just said you don't have the money to get your kid's birth certificate, so how are you going to pay for a driver's license? There's an excuse for everything. They said she's not paying any rent, so she should have the money to get the certified copies of the birth certificates, correct? Correct. Oh, we have to pay for our storage too. You're making $3,500 per month already. You're not paying any rent, but you got an excuse as to what y'all gonna see the next videos. You know, I don't get this. I don't get this, y'all. I do not get this.
Okay.
All right. Now, here's the one where the lady in the background says how much they make. Now, why is it that Neil is the one who has to deal with everything? Literally everything. He goes to work and has to still deal with all these people, still have to get in all the documents and has to make sure they get a place and has to do all that by himself because she don't want to do it. She can't be bothered to do anything for her kids. But if Tim or Walter needed something, oh, she's right there for sure. So listen to this.
Sit around my kids all the time. Sit around people to awesome.
Social security, certificate.
We look it out.
For all members. I'm sorry?
What kind of housing are we looking at? Apartment, what?
Yeah, it's like an apartment or something. I mean, it depends, like, you guys have income too. So when Neil and I discussed it, he said that he was, you know, that like, you guys like to live in 2 bedrooms and, you know, you have over 3,500 a month in income.
I bills too.
Huh?
Bills too.
You have bills too? Well, yeah, but weren't you paying for motel? Okay, so now you have an opportunity.
Didn't you heard her? Here, were you paying for a hotel? She said no, and she whispered it. The lady's saying they got $3,500 worth of income. They should be able to go get a place. But she wants those men to go with her for one. And for two, everything's being paid for her, using every resource she can to juice the government for money, just so she can use her money for the meth and the pills and whatever else those men need. Let's listen again.
Sit around my kids all the time. Sit around people to awesome.
Social security, certificate.
We look it out.
For all members. I'm sorry?
What kind of housing are we looking at? Apartment, what?
Yeah, it's like an apartment or something. I mean, it depends, like, you guys have income too. So when Neil and I discussed it, he said that he was, you know, that like, you guys like to live in 2 bedrooms and, you know, you have over 3,500 a month in income.
I bills too.
Huh?
She says you guys get $3,500 in income. And that's just between 3 of them. Because these 2 random men are not included. because obviously she's not married to them. These people are only worried about her and her husband and the 2 children. Since they're girls and since they're both girls, they can share a bedroom, right? A 2-bedroom. They told her you get a 2-bedroom, you're making $3,500 a month. That's just the Social Security. So, I mean, you can get your own place and start paying your own bills instead of juicing the government when they could be helping somebody else that needs a little bit of help until they get on their feet. She said, lady says, you make $3,500 a month. She goes, well, we got bills to pay too. What bills, Ashley? What bills? Your storage? What bills? You ain't been paying the hotel. That's been getting paid for you. And then what about buying things to where, like an air fryer maybe or something like that, so you can cook food at the hotel instead of eating out every single day? That'll save you money. I just don't understand. When it comes to your children and you need a place to stay, you do anything to make sure that happens. Anything. And I do mean anything. This chick makes $3,500 a month between her husband, and her daughter in Social Security. The caseworker just said it. So for all these people that were, oh, no, she doesn't make that much. You just heard the caseworker. Ashley did not deny making that much either. Instead replies, well, we have bills. We have bills too. What bills? I don't understand. What bills? Oh, your drug habit. That's right.
Don't do.
Your bills too? Well, yeah, but weren't you paying for motel? Okay.
You hear? You hear how she whispered? They said, were you paying for the hotel? She whispered, no. Listen.
Aren't you paying for motel? Okay. Well, yeah, but
Listen real carefully.
your bills too? Well, yeah, but weren't you paying for motel? Okay.
See how she whispered it? Because she knew she was on live. She thought staying on live with this lady talking was going to help her case, but it actually only helped prove ours. Let's listen to that one more time, just for anybody who missed it.
You know that it's like the 2 bedrooms, and you know you have over $3,500 a month at income.
I will do.
Huh?
Don't do.
Your bills too? Well, yeah, but weren't you paying for motel? Okay, so now you'll have an opportunity to stay less a bit while you're here, and then you'll we have there are programs out there, you'll simply move and stuff. But maintaining rent is the same as maintaining hotel, right? But it's,
Rent, yeah, but then you had on the bill on top of it.
but I mean, so this place, and I guess
Some people can
I
do it.
spoke to Neil about this, and this place is only meant when we have a plan in place to move forward housing. So the goal is to get you long-term housing. The goal is not for you to be here to stay for
I don't mean it, right?
Okay, so, and this is very short term, so if we don't start moving and I get documents and it makes progress, then again, part of the program requirements is that you have to be working with me and we're have to be making more progress on housing. So that's part of the.
So you see, the lady is trying to get them out of these hotels and into a housing, into an apartment, into a house. And she is using every excuse that she possibly can to try to, A, keep those men with her, and B, get out of paying anything. She don't want to pay anything. Didn't I tell y'all before that that's why she was staying at the hotel? Because she didn't have to pay it. She didn't have to pay any bills. Lights, water, gas, whatever. She don't want to have to pay any bills, and the state is paying for the hotel. You just heard her say when they said, are you paying for this hotel? She said no. And the lady said, well, then you should have enough money to get a place. You're making $3,500 a month. And what I don't understand is how the state is not seeing the fact that she's a drug addict that's blowing these kids' money or her daughter's money like that instead of getting them somewhere to live. I don't understand this. If somebody came to me and said, we're going to get you put in a house for X amount of Z a month, we're going to help you move in, help pay your deposit or whatever, I would be right on top of it. But see, people like us, we have to do it ourselves. We have to get the money ourselves. We have to, I don't get disability. Nobody in my house gets disability. So if I get sick, I get nothing. There's no income. If my husband gets sick, there's no income. But she's literally making an income every month of $3,500 on Social Security between just three now. And remember, those two guys that are living there also have Social Security. And according to her, they pay her rent. With her two daughters in the same room as all these men. It just doesn't make any sense. But she is steady trying to go against everything this woman is saying. It's crazy, y'all. It is crazy. It is insane. I don't get it. Okay. Here's another one. It just says a short recording for the people in the back. I have not watched this one, but we'll play it.
What kind of housing are we looking at? Apartment, what?
Yeah, it's like an apartment or something. I mean, it depends, like, you guys have income too. So when Neil and I discussed it, he said that he was, that if you guys were like, little 50 bedrooms and, you go over 3,500 a month of income.
I will too.
Huh?
What kind of housing are we looking at? Apartment, what?
You see how picky she's trying to be? What kind of houses are we looking at? You are living in a motel with 2 beds with your 2 daughters, your husband, and your boyfriend, and another man. But you want to be picky about what house or an apartment they're trying to put you in? And you're making more money than I make? The state doesn't take care of my kids. I don't get food stamps. I don't get any of that stuff. Lord knows I would love to get some. See, people like this, they are the reason why people like us have such a hard time getting even supplemental food stamps or help, just temporarily. Why all these guidelines are changing. Why the government's going broke. People like her that are so conditioned to use the system and live off the system just so they can support their own drug habit. Sick. All right. This next one is titled, Neil has gotten some of the other documents that they were asking for, like the income. So Neil is she's doing absolutely nothing.
Okay, so, and this is very short term. So if we don't start moving and I get documents and it makes progress, then again, part of the program apartment that I just have to keep working with me and we're actually making more progress on how.
She said the lady's finally frustrated enough to the point where she has to say, we need to start making progress on this. And if I don't get the documents like I've been asking you for, there's going to be a problem. Meaning she's purposely not gotten them anything that they've asked for. Although she's been out driving around in that car to the liquor store to go get food, to go get drugs. But she's not gotten anything that these people have asked her to get because she doesn't care. As long as those men can stay with her and she can just live off the hotel, that's all she cares about. But if she has to start paying for that hotel by herself, $500-$600 a week, then what's she gonna do? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And why does Neil have to do it all? Like literally take care of everything. Getting the documents together, calling the places, getting stuff, calling around for houses, looking for houses and all that. You guys are together. So obviously you need to do it together. Me and my husband are not together. So us looking for a place, it would be separate. He deal with his own way. His side, I deal with my own side. But you guys are together. So you should be helping getting these documents that these people need because they're trying to help you. They've already been paying for your hotel, taking care of your kids for you. That just doesn't make any sense to me. doesn't make any sense.
So that's part of the program rules too that I go with you guys in my phone.
He's off next. He's off again Monday.
Now she's blaming her ADD, so she said, I'm going to get the documents on Monday. But it sounds to me like it's been quite some time since they've asked for these documents because the lady sounds pretty frustrated.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing for working tomorrow and Saturday. I'm gonna follow that. He hasn't done crap with me. He hasn't shown me nothing. Hasn't told me nothing. What has he done? He's talking to you.
He is, I mean, he is working too, so, and he has gotten me some of the things that I asked for, like the leases and the income.
And Neil works. So they all three get Social Security. Neil works part-time, so he can still receive his Social Security and work. Meanwhile, she's just sitting there on live every day, getting high, not even taking care of her kids, not worrying about where her kids are going to live. I mean, this is just insane.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Not the first time I see him the other.
Seriously. Seriously.
No, Neil is the husband. Tim is the boyfriend, and Walter is the random man. They're all in their 50s. Her daughters are 11 and 18. The 18-year-old has the mind about an 8-year-old. She's severely autistic. And then Ashley herself, I think, is like 45 or something like that. But she's conditioned to where this has been her life, all of her life since she's been on drugs because, you know, she doesn't care if her kids have to sleep on the floor or anything like that because all she cares about is the meth and the pills and whatever else she's on.
All right, and then I do throw the more letters for Social Security, the certificate Social Security card.
Well, I think we know where the Social Security cards are.
I love you, Lord.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, my son distracted me. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry. All right. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. I don't understand this. I don't understand this. All right.
Shut up. Can you grab me a soda in here too, please? Huh? Can you grab me a soda too?
And what pack? What kind of pack?
Oh, just Marlboro 100 will be fine. No. Soda.
Just a pop?
No, we need the other thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's so secretive? What other thing could she be talking about at a gas station? She doesn't want to get the cigarettes because she said they need the other thing. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah, those two things. Cigarette what? No, I don't want cigarettes here, no.
Oh, that's what she's going to get. She doesn't want to get cigarettes because she needs to get alcohol. Wonderful. She got to buy her boyfriend and her other side boyfriend and her husband or whoever else alcohol. That's why she doesn't want to get the cigarettes because she don't have the money. She wants to get the beer or alcohol instead.
Yeah, hell, I busted up window.
And look, I'm going to tell you like this. I understand being poor. I totally understand that. I understand being at poverty level. Been there, still there. Especially now that I'm going on my own. And we'll be separated. You know what I'm saying? I get it. The struggle. I get it. But I had to choose and make hard decisions because it's not easy getting off of something that you're addicted to, okay? And I'm trying my hardest to even quit smoking at this point because it's just taking my money, and I don't make anything. So the little I do have, I'm trying to hold on to, trying to save. And I get it. But this woman clearly does not care about her kids enough to want to get out of that hotel and into a place and do what she has to do. I don't understand this.
How y'all doing? I'm gonna go get a drink, some to eat. Yeah. It's just one of the things, One of those things. Plans this weekend, buddy. I know somebody out there has some plans. I know it's different house like a potato, like I'm going to do.
And here's my thing too. I don't know what she got her kids for Christmas, but I know there was not even an attempt to do a tree, even a little bitty tree. I just don't understand people who don't put their kids first. Because I promise to God, y'all, from the time I wake up until the time I go to sleep, even my child who's on her own, they're who I think about. Whether they're staying the night somewhere, they got school, they got work, they got, and I know sometimes they probably think I'm all in their business. I don't try to be all in their business, and I try to give them as much freedom as possible. Like my two boys who still live at home and they're still in high school, but they're who I think about first. If I'm hungry and I'm going to make something or buy something, I think about them first. Are they going to want something? Even my dogs, I think about all of them before I think about myself. If I'm going to leave and go hang out for a few hours at night, I need to make sure if my kids are going to go hang out with me, at my friend's house or cousin's house or whatever, or where they're going to be, make sure the dogs are situated. I don't just run off and be gone for, all night, not even have a care in the world about my responsibilities. I just don't understand anyone at all, who don't think about their kids first. It's always me. I don't get that. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. This is the longer video. It says peekaboo. It says Ashley Peekaboo. So we'll let it play through. I've not watched this, but we'll let it play through and see if there's anything interesting that we need to point out.
Yeah, I gotta come and explain some stuff. I hate explaining shit, but you all do deserve an explanation, okay? Out of all the thousands of people that follow me around and stuff, this group here are my personal favorites, and y'all deserve to know, okay? First I'm putting on the lipstick. Because I like lipstick. Okay. I just happen to like lipstick. I feel better. So anyway, here's what happened. As you all know, since about mid-June, I've been harassed and pretty much stalked and tormented through my Diary of My White Woman page, right? I'll see some screenshots. There's some nastiness on both sides. Might as well theirs. It hasn't been the best relationship between me and some people. I got this bad call with the sciences. That's right, man. And Demi. I'm going to share a link in the comments when I get done. Wait a minute, shoot me off. No, you cannot. You cannot comment on Diary of My White Woman. You cannot message that page. You can't do anything with that page. I deactivated it. It's going to be for at least 7 days, maybe 14, maybe 28. I don't know. I've got to get the beta hunter group to move on. They've got to leave me alone.
Because you want the beta hunters to move on, but they're not going to, because you are not done doing what you're doing. So, I mean, and honestly, they're not even doing anything really. They're just streaming you. And it's called freedom of speech. People in the comments have every right to say what they want to say. But see, that just proves my point when I said the reason she deactivated that Diary of a Mad White Woman page, which, mind you, was a monetized page. Why would you deactivate a page you're making money on? Oh, I know, because there's a lot of things on that page that you're trying to hide. So you're trying to go through the page, delete things, change things, to where nobody sees the stuff that you used to post all the time. Trying to be more careful with what you say and what you share and what you post. Just like CMC, just like Mello. Dirty deleters. Because you don't want people to see all the stuff. But unfortunately, the stuff has been screen recorded already. So I'm just saying. But we're going to get to the racist stuff here in a minute.
It's causing me too much stress. I didn't ask for all that fucking negative attention. You know, and I don't need to be stressing it. I don't need to be stressing them anymore because they're crap. Yeah, Carrie Cedeno. It's bad shit. Let me see if I can
She is not talking about me, y'all.
oh, that's a sticker thing. I don't want stickers. Can I write a comment? I don't think I can write a comment in here, but when I get done, I'll post the link to the new page, Stoner Mom, and that's where I'll be for a little while. I'm hoping to build that page really well. Yeah, exactly. The shit they say about me. You see, y'all know Miss Tammy Morgan has known me a damn long time. Long.
Well, if Tammy Morgan has known you for 16 plus years and she's agreeing with you and she's, you know, not telling you about yourself, then that means that lady is exactly like you, does the same thing, if not worse than you.
She was married to my stepdad's brother for a while. So she's my aunt. Whether she like it or not, she's still my aunt. She did it. She's made up. So what the? I mean, why do that to somebody?
But yeah, we're going to get to the racist videos in a minute. I don't know how, but I just went to videos and I'm just going to each one because when I was scrolling down the page, it was getting too difficult to find them because there's a lot of things that people post on this in this group. It's a private group. So I just went to the actual videos themselves. So we're just kind of going from each video to each video and playing the clips.
You know, why do it? Especially somebody who's just trying to come up. I know. I know they're going to make a page too. That's why I'm not doing anything on it either. Hello, Rachel. Yeah, I'd like to slap the bitches if I can. Hey, Jelly.
Beta's
I really want to slap the shit out of them.
Oh, man.
I can't.
Y'all gonna get popped.
I don't like Jeff Luke. I learned that a long time ago.
Y'all gonna get slapped.
Exactly. It does go above what a person should have to deal with, and they're doing it on purpose. I mean, they live stream me one time for 6 hours and then another time for 7 and something. It's like, who the fuck want to watch me that damn long?
Nobody does. That's the problem. But see, when you're spreading awareness, we have to, unfortunately. Your type of awareness is to just show people the type of people that are on the internet that shouldn't be, basically. But nobody wants to watch you for 6 or 7 hours, okay? Nobody. But unfortunately, they have to because they have to stream it. That way people don't give you the views. Instead, it goes on the page, at the Alpha Hunter page or the Beta Hunter page, because you don't even take care of your children, but you want to come up. Come on now. And you make $3,500 a month. Easy. Already. Just on money you sit down on your butt all day. I don't know.
And one of the betas comes in. I haven't slept in 3 days. I'm like, well, go to bed, stupid. Stop watching me. I don't know if you can help, Carrie. I don't know if you can help. You gotta like and follow the other page. Yeah. I calm down on everything that they know exists at the moment. And God forbid, or it gets back to this other stuff exists. When the stoner mom exists, I'm gonna be pissed.
Ain't that what I just said? That's why she deactivated the page, because she needs to delete stuff from it that she doesn't want anyone else to know that she said and that she did. Like I said, we're going to get to the videos of her saying the N-word multiple times, and actually calling people that. And that's some of it, but she thinks because the page is deactivated that nobody has certain videos. Well, I mean, unfortunately, once you put a video on the internet, it's there. It's permanently there. Somebody has it recorded somewhere.
I mean, I'm not running from them. I'm just laying low for a minute because they're pissing me the fuck off. I mean,
Well, if you're not doing anything wrong, then why would you need to lay low? I don't understand that.
my blood pressure goes to the sky. I know, and Tammy. Oh, damn high. She know me a lot. I know her. Because her daddy was a cool dude. So I'm calling him Old Yeller. Get attention. I still call him Old Yeller because he's awesome. Yeah. It's like, you know, I got COPD. Okay, cool deal. This is not for show. Thank you. Yeah. Well, according to them, I don't have any health problems, you know. I only have a big medical file and a federal document stating that I'm disabled. 78% whole body impairment. 70%.
Okay, so 70% of your body is impaired, but you're still able to run, go buy drugs, get food, do whatever it is you need to do, but you can't take care of your kids and get a place for them to stay. And okay.
I think something's wrong with people. Yeah. I think so too. And of course I haven't worn my shoes. Those shoes would give them blisters and their feet would bleed. I mean, I crawled out of a lot of deep holes. And they're pissy because the government agency, a nonprofit organization, is paying for this motel room so we can get them out. Yeah. We're working to get out of it. And they're mad. Saying we're scamming the system. We're not scamming shit. They know Walt's here. I don't know if Tim will be here or not. Don't answer that. But
You know, I'm sorry, I doubt that. I know those people do not know that those men are living there. I know, maybe they know that they're there, but I know they don't know that they're living there or that you plan on moving them into this place. You can't tell me that they know that.
they know Walt's here. He was here this morning. Like, hey,
Yeah, they know he's there, maybe to visit, maybe just to be in the hotel, but they don't know that these men live with your girls every day. They don't know that. And they sure as heck don't know that they're going to be living with you in whatever place you're going to be moving into. What are you going to do? Make your girls have pallets in the living room and let Walt and Tim have the bedroom and you and Neil have another bedroom and the girls won't even have their own room? I mean, is that what you're going to do if you get that 2 bedroom? Because you sure as heck aren't going to be giving those girls their own room. You're going to think about those men before you think about your kids, which is sick.
Big deal. He doesn't get much of an income. So, what's the deal with that? And we damn sure don't want him for his $66 in food stamps. We all notice over that page that Carla Kinder seems to know a lot.
Okay, so you said you only get $60 a month in food stamps, but previously you said you get no food stamps at all. So what is it? $60 a month or none? You're definitely getting more than $60 a month in food stamps. Just saying. But either way, before you kept saying you don't get any food stamps at all. But even if you didn't get food stamps, you still bring in $3,500 a month at least. We don't get food stamps either. I don't get this.
I blocked that bitch. You want to know why I blocked her from my page?
Yeah, the girls are 11. She has severe behavioral problems. They don't discipline her. There's no structure. There's no, they live in these hotels all the time. So there's no, the environment sucks, obviously. And they haven't gotten her help, but now they want to try to get her help because they want to get her a check. Okay. And then the 18-year-old has the mind of an 8-year-old. The 11-year-old abuses the 18-year-old physically, emotionally, verbally, whatever. She abuses them. And all she does is sit here and chuckles. Like there's no discipline whatsoever. I don't, it irritates me when a child is like that. And I don't like to feel irritated, especially with her situation. But no, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. That girl would be, you know what? I'd be on the front page of the paper because I ain't no way. But it's the way she treats her sister is what really gets me. And they allow that. Her sister is autistic, and she says, I hate her. She knows she's saying this to her mom and her sister. I hate her. She knows I hate her. She's stupid. I wish she was never my sister. Things like that. And it's like, how could you sit here and allow this girl to do that? She would have been in a home messing around with me. I'm sorry. I know that sounds harsh, but she would have been in a home to help her with her discipline or some type of facility, because she is not going to treat my child that way. Yes, you're my child, but if you don't know how to act and you don't know how to do whatever, then you need to go on and go somewhere where they can teach you how to act. But it also, in the same breath, it's like I can't blame the little girl because look how she's being raised. Stuck in a little bitty room with all these people coming in and out all the time. Remember when the crackhead was there and supposedly stole her oxygen tank? I mean, these are the types of people she allows around her children. So of course she's not going to have any respect for her mother. That's just like that's just like when you're married or boyfriend and girlfriend, and let's say the husband abuses and mistreats the wife in front of the children. 9 times out of 10, at least one of those children are going to treat that woman the same exact way that the husband does, because they have no respect for their mother because of the way their father treats them. They're going to treat the mother just like the father treats the mother. So it's like, it's crazy.
When I was trying to get my car fixed, I was trying to get money for the repairs. I was on here talking about it. She said, pen your paper, I'll do this.
So she's trying to get money for repairs for her car. Yet she's making $3,500 a month. And even when the caseworker, you heard her when she said she don't have the money to move or the money to get the birth certificates and all that, the lady's like, but wait, you're not paying any rent or anything, right? So you should have the money. Exactly. Same difference.
Pin your paper, pin your paper. I didn't know how to pin a comment at the time. Oh man, she was all over the comments, hopping up and down. You know, you could just see her behind her computer, hopping up and down, screaming. And when I finally pinned it, and people started giving me some donations, she wanted a big public, like the ticker take raid thing, saying thank you. Since I didn't do that, she got stupid with me, so I blocked her. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Brenda. Yeah, I noticed Carly Kinder's got a lot to say. And I love how they won't let me comment on shit.
Girl, you got over 20 aliases. You definitely comment on everything.
I'm telling you. Because they have so much wrong fucking arrangements. It's sad.
All I go by is what you show on your videos. That's what I go by. When it comes to you, this is what I go by. When I heard those videos of you calling people the N-word, that's when I decided to cover you. And you know that, Ashley, because I told you I wasn't going to cover you before. Because I thought you were just a mother down on your luck, trying to get your life together, get back, a place for your kids. But no, you have no intentions on getting those kids a place to stay. You have no intentions on getting them stable. Stability and all that is what these kids need. But you have no intentions on doing that, especially when we listen to those recordings of the caseworker trying to get them a place. But she's being so difficult. It's always an excuse why she can't get them a place. Oh, well, then I'm going to have to pay this and that. Well, yeah, that's what grown-ups do. I wish I could make $3,500 a month just sitting here. As much as people think I make thousands of dollars on YouTube, no. Maybe $100. Sometimes $200. Now, if I was on Facebook, might be a little bit different because Facebook, they get paid way more than we do. But YouTube takes 30% of everything except for my cash apps. Super chats, members, my views, all of that. They take 30% of all of my stuff. Facebook is different. Facebook gets paid way more than what we do. And even still, even if I was getting that money, I wouldn't be sitting on my butt. I have to put in a lot of work and videos and stuff like that to even still do that. But to sit here and be making $3,500 a month just to get Social Security, do you know how good that, oh my, y'all, that would be a blessing, let me tell you. Yeah, oh yeah, just wait. I'm going to get to the video. She's very racist. Matter of fact, I think I'm just going to stop this one because this one looks boring. Let me find these videos. Because there was a bunch of videos that were all together, which I'm probably going to have. Yeah, it was them up here. But let me play this one down here and see what this one is. Oh. All right there, buddy. Good God, I don't want to hear that. All right. Well, let's listen to this little clip. Look how high she is.
Do that for you. You know?
Okay, now she's always talking about she's broke. She's always talking about she ain't got no money. She can't feed her kids. She can't get her car fixed. She can't pay, do anything, right? Well, she is paying for an Ipsy subscription every month, over $40 a month. I don't know what Ipsy is. I'm assuming it's makeup. And yet you're broke? Okay.
That way people can go and buy what I got. Because like I said, I'm honestly not making a bank here. I mean, like I said, eBay charges like 20%, and then I got to pay shipping, and shipping is not cheap. You know, it's like $4 or $5. Yeah. Hell, if I went through eBay to buy my shipping today on my stuff, it would have been $8.09 out of a $12 item that they're getting 20% of anyway. Hell no, went to the post office. Hi, Miss Shelley. How you doing? I've been talking makeup. Oh, well, Miss Melissa, I am a member of Ipsy. I joined Ipsy, Ipsy.com. I'll give you the link for that, too. It's my share code. I'll give you that, too, today in a messenger. Because I pay $13 a month for 5 samples. Okay, and they're usually pretty good size samples. And I also pay, $30 a month for the Glam Bag Plus, which is 5 to 6 full size products. I'm doing good, Miss Shelley. I really am. Like I said, talking makeup. And
So you see she's paying for that subscription, but she can't ever pay for nothing else. Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, these are clips. These are video clip recordings of her speaking to someone who she thought she could quote unquote trust, but it was a mole, right? Listen to the vile things that she has to say about people. It says, "No one from here doxed you. We have more class than that. Bully Digest is a group that they are supporting Ashley. And, that's, I guess, another one of her groups. I went down the Alpha Pack page and they shared a bunch of stuff, which, guys, I don't want to bust anybody's bubble. I'm actually was going to message Alpha about it. But by you guys sharing the screenshot of the people she doxed, you just doxed them as well. So I know you guys didn't think about that, it being it that way at the time. Trust me, I know. I've done it myself. I know you don't think about it at that time. But by you sharing what she posted, you just redoxed those same people. So just some words of advice next time. Just black out the person's profile pic and name. And that way you're not doxing them too, okay? But yes, they dox people all the time, okay? And she tries to say she doesn't dox anybody. But let's listen to everything she had to say.
I want to dox the hell out of this bitch. She has fucked with so many people so hard, and now she's fucked with me to where I don't have a place to go with my children. All because she thinks she's all high and fucking mighty. I haven't done anything to this fucking bitch. I'm gonna dox her. I want to know where her kids go to school to. I want to know where her husband works. I want to know every fucking thing about her. Yeah, Lori, I'm starting to sound like William Cartwright, but you know what? He taught me a few lessons, okay? So, yeah, it was time for me to be a fucking cunt. Well, it looks like I'm going to be calling tomorrow, pretending that I'm an employer she just applied for a job for, and tell them what I found online. Oh my God. It's time for me to be a fucking bitch. I want to dox the hell out of this bitch. She has fucked with so many people so hard, and now she's fucked with me to where I don't have a place to go. Well, I blocked all those cunts. So I can't get a hold of their friends and family lists, but y'all can. Give me names. Give me names. Because I still have a contact in the FBI, and I still have quite a few in the Arkansas State Police Department, and they'd be more than willing to help me. Plus, I got a few here in Lakewood, too. I got one that's kind of sweet on me. I can get him to do any damn thing for me. So, yeah. Give me some names. Give me the names. She is one of the betas. I recognize her voice from that one video because she and I had talked on the phone before, period. She talked on the phone with me and I recognize her voice. She is one of the betas. And I really want to murder her.
Y'all hear that? But we're the ones threatening her, and the betas are the ones threatening her. Okay, let's continue. All right. Now I think we're getting into the racist stuff. All right, let's see what this one is. No, I don't want to listen to this one. This is the one where she literally sat on camera and just coughed the whole time. All right, here's all the racist stuff.
You don't understand it, and you never will. And I'm never going to make you understand it because you're hard-headed and stupid and not even close to being open-minded. The other people that pass by and call everybody the N-word. Get a job in the N-word.
So she thinks because the black folks are saying the N-word around her, that gives her the right to call them the N-word. But just keep listening.
Get shit thrown at you and shit like that. Y'all think other people do that.
Yeah, no. Definitely not okay, Sweet Toots.
You don't understand it, and you never
No,
will.
sure don't. Never will. Listen to this one.
This is dumb.
Now, she's saying that the meaning of the N-word is just saying, like, referring to someone as the N-word as their friend or something like that. But listen to this.
I know what I said. I know why I said it. It's automatic reaction when talking to them. They talk to me that way too. Whether y'all like it or not, that's kind of what happens in this parking lot. This is dumb. I know what I said. I know why I said.
I'm trying to get to what she said.
Playing right behind me. I'm gonna have to go in because that fucking knickers out here. I said it.
See, she had to stop herself. See, she caught herself because she knew what she just did. Listen again. This is the one I was talking about. This is the live I was talking about. She was mad because they were playing their music. So she said that. And then after that, she said she should play her kind of music. And I bet they wouldn't know what that music was. Y'all see what I'm saying? I told y'all. She knew what she was saying was wrong. She was calling them that. And it doesn't matter how she says it or the context anyway. She's a racist piece of shit.
Playing right behind me. I'm gonna have to go in because that fucking knickers out here. I said it. I didn't play rap.
Sorry, I was late.
They're out there playing rap. Oh, God forbid. As if you're not smoking meth and popping pills with your children in the car, with your children in the room. As if you're not living in a 2-bed room with your 2 daughters and a bunch of 50-year-old men who are drunks and get high them damn selves. Not as if you're not making your children sleep on the floor every fucking night so these men can be comfortable. Not that the fact that everybody has to do everything for you because, oh, dear God, your disability. So because you don't like their rap music, you intentionally called them that, which means you say it on a daily basis. That's why it came out the way that it did. You're teaching these girls the same thing, and they're going to go out there and say it to the wrong person, especially that 11-year-old. She already got a mouth on her and thinks she's tough. Somebody's going to hurt your children behind you. Because that little girl with her mouth and what she's being taught, because racism is taught at home. It's learned behavior. You're not born racist. That little 11-year-old with her mouth and the way she talks to people and thinks she's big bag and tough. Girl, I'm telling you, you're going to get that little girl hurt. Not to mention your 18-year-old who's autistic, who may not even understand as well as others, go out here and call somebody that and get hurt. All because of you, no good ass. Fucking bitch.
Playing right behind me. I'm gonna have to go in because that fucking knickers out here. I said it. I didn't play rap.
Sorry, I was late.
It's something weird.
My video game.
I need to. Yeah, I would like to sit down. Playing right behind me. I'm gonna have to go in because that fucking knickers out here. I said it.
Now you see the way she paused? Because she knew it was at that moment she fucked up.
I didn't play rap. I said, we all call each other nigger around here.
See? See? We all call each other the N-word with the hard ER around here. You cannot tell me that there is any black person that lives in these hotels that you're living at that are letting you call them that. And anybody that's allowing you to call them that, even with the A, should be slapped. My opinion, like I said earlier, nobody should be saying it. Black, white, Hispanic, nobody. The slave owners referred to the slaves as the N-word. as a derogatory name towards them. So why are people saying it in general? I don't know, and I don't get it. That's not part of my vocabulary. But the black culture has adapted that, and that's what they call each other. But see, you're calling people that because you're a racist piece of shit. You cannot explain your way out of this at all. These are the videos I was looking for, so I'm going to just play it all the way through.
I said, we all call each other nigga around here. I'm mama's nigga. I'm a nigga. You got a secret?
I want to see who the fuck's calling me. Is this you? 720-364?
Hey, am I tripping, or did I hear somebody saying, I want to know who you're calling that? Somebody heard her say it, and they're asking her, who are you calling that? Let me.
I said, we all call each other nigga around here. I'm mama's nigga. I'm a nigga. You got a secret?
I want to see who the fuck's calling me. Is this you? 720-364?
Y'all hear that? I wonder what that was. Now, they might be calling you that with the A because it's part of their vocabulary. When they, a lot of my kids, they all just say it. Like, and I tell them don't be saying that crap, especially around me, but that's how they refer to each other, whatever. But that doesn't give you a right to say it, for one. And for two, the way you're using the word is even worse. Especially the video we just watched before this.
I said, we all call each other nigga around here. I'm mama's nigga. I'm a nigga. You got a secret?
I want to see who the fuck's calling me. Is this you? 720-364?
And look how high she was.
We all call each other nigga around here.
That's wow.
I thought it was chill. My attorney's gonna have a field day with her asses. And yes, I got an attorney. So what? He's my friend. And he costs nothing. Bonus, bonus, bonus.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell y'all like this. I have been going after people for almost 2 years for stalking, harassing, threatening my children, false police reports, false CPS calls, false animal control calls, the whole 9 yards for years. 2 years. Okay? I've never, ever came on here and asked you guys for a dime. I have never scammed anybody on here for a dime. I've given away thousands of dollars of my own money over the past couple of years. Okay? So, all of this, I got an attorney and they're going to have a field day with you. Well, nobody's breaking the law over here. You're the one breaking the law. We have proof for you buying drugs. We have proof of you being racist and making, racist comments. That's a hate crime. We have proof that you're allowing your daughters to sleep with these grown men. We have proof that out of your own daughter's mouth that she watched one of these grown men intimately touch on her dolls. Meaning she saw it. If she can tell you what happened, that means she saw it, right? I don't know if that's child abuse or child neglect. I don't know what that would be considered. Girl, there's so much on you. You just shut up. Oh, you got a free attorney now, huh? Broke bitches ain't got free attorneys. Let me just tell you that. All right.
I thought it was chill.
And then this chick thought she was tough, I guess. She was trying to defend Ashley, but all right, this is the one recently where this random man that just lives there, was screaming at her autistic child. He even threatened to kick her. So I'm going to rewind it, but I got to unmute it. Meanwhile, she's just sitting there.
Tuesday. Or down. So what's everybody up to today? Like I am, so
You got to really listen to the background on this.
my kiddos.
Because at one point he threatens to kick her in her leg, as if they got so many other places to sit other than a bed that they have to sit on with these 50-year-old men. Not their father, not their brother, and even if it was, there's nowhere to sit. The girls have nowhere to play. They have no toys, no games, no nothing. Yes, one of them's 18, but she has the mind of a freaking elementary school student. And then the 11-year-old. But just listen.
From Diane, here you go.
Can we get food?
That little girl just said, so can we get food? And then he says something about they got some gift cards. And she got super excited as if they don't even know if they're going to get a meal one night. That actually breaks my heart. That really breaks my heart.
Watch out, Lindy.
Okay, here it starts. Now, the name that they just called the little girl, that's the oldest. That is the 18-year-old autistic child with the mind of an 8-year-old. Okay? Let's rewind just a little bit, and you're going to start hearing this man yelling at her.
Watch out, Lindy.
Sorry, I had no clue. What was it?
Just a card.
Days ago.
Why would that you have over here right now?
But Mom, I'm actually scared to sit over there.
Why?
Person
Yes.
If you don't see a problem with that little girl just said, let's rewind it. Let's listen to what she just said again.
From Diane, here you go.
Can we get food?
Yeah. Watch out, Lindy.
She tripped over him by accident. Okay? That's the first step. Now listen.
Sorry.
She was trying to find a place to sit, but accidentally tripped over Tim, who's the boyfriend. It's the mother's boyfriend.
I had no clue.
You see how scared she sounds? She's sorry. She had no clue. She didn't mean to do it. But this next part is what I really want y'all to listen to.
What was it?
Just a card.
Days ago.
Why would that you have over here right now?
Her mother said, it's probably just best that you sit over here right now. Now listen to this next part. Listen to the little girl.
I'm actually scared to sit over there.
Why?
Person
Yes.
She is scared to sit over there because whoever's over there don't want her sitting over there. She couldn't sit where she tried to because the mother's boyfriend is screaming and yelling at her because she accidentally tripped. I don't know who it is that's sitting. Anybody know who's sitting over on the other, why she was scared? I don't know. I don't know if it's her sister because her sister abuses her like crazy and they allow it. I'm sorry, but that youngest would be in toe the fuck up if that was my child. But she is scared to sit over there by whoever it is sitting over there. Oh, the youngest? I kind of figured that's what it was. So she can't sit one place because she's getting yelled at by this guy because she accidentally tripped over him. She's too scared to sit by her 11-year-old sister because all she does is abuse her, and the parents fucking allow it. We've seen it. We've heard it. I'm sorry. I love my children. But if one of my kids acted like that, you be out. You be in a home somewhere for behavioral problems. I'm sorry, but I will not tolerate no bullies. Nobody's, and she wants to talk about everybody else's bullies. Her and her daughter are the biggest bullies on the internet. Her oldest is autistic, severely autistic. But you allow that 11-year-old who got a fucked up ass attitude and thinks she runs everything to just treat her like crap. That's why she does it, because you let her do it. But she got a rude ass awakening because, sweetheart, this world is not a nice place. You're only setting your daughter up for failure because she gonna get out here and think she's tough because she can whoop your ass and all their asses and her sister's ass. And guess what's gonna happen? She gonna get her ass whooped.
Stepping on me again. Stay there. I'm gonna get the fuck out of your way.
Here. Because she didn't go sit by the sister, now he's mad. He just told her, no, sit there. And then said, I'm gonna kick the fuck out of your leg. He is talking to this autistic child this way. Meanwhile, this fat bitch is just sitting there letting it fucking... I'm sorry. This bitch is just sitting there letting it happen. You got me fucked up. If somebody, I don't care if it was their father. Anybody that's been on the phone with me when my husband has said some crazy stuff, like raised his voice even at my dogs, I snap. Even raise his voice. If he was to ever sit here and say he was going to kick one of my kids, and they're his kids too, or you know, because there are kids together biologically, I'm just saying, kick our kids or even kick my animals, that will not go over so well. And anybody that's ever been on the phone with me when he's even attempted to raise his voice because the dog peed somewhere or, you know, the puppy or something, I go off. I don't play that shit. He just said he was going to kick her in the leg.
Person doesn't
Stepping on me again. Stay there. I'm gonna get the fuck out of your way.
Okay.
I don't mean to. I was rushing in.
I want to hear it.
Didn't even
Fucking hear it.
see you, okay?
She's steady crying. Now she's crying and apologizing, saying she's sorry. She didn't see him. She didn't know. She tripped over him. That girl is terrified in a room full of fucking junkies. An 11-year-old who needs her fucking ass whooped.
You stop.
Alright.
If you wrongly just accuse me of...
Stop.
Now the dad is telling her to stop. As if she's in the wrong. When the dad should have been standing up for her against that dumbass, old-ass white man that sat here and says, I'm going to kick you in the fucking leg. And I didn't mean to call him a white man, so don't nobody come for me. I don't want to hear no emails about I'm racist and all that. I'm just saying in general. I cannot stand people like this.
That cubes are Chloe.
Sanity.
Mom, I found the most...
I was so sanity. What I was so sanity.
I found the best invention ever yesterday.
22 hours and he's not 23.
You're not sitting on my side.
She said my end, okay?
Okay,
Okay?
but she's not sitting on my end.
All right.
Sorry, y'all. I had to pause for a minute. I just kind of lost my shit. Okay, let me bring it back. So that was the 11-year-old that said that the autistic child is not allowed to sit next to her. So the father, I'm assuming is the father or one of the grown men, said it's okay. She's going to sit at this end of me. Mind you, the only place they have to sit are fucking beds. 2 beds, okay? There ain't no way in hell. Now, my daughter, she got a mouth on her, let me tell you. But I'd be damned if I ever let her treat anybody, especially me or her brothers, like this. She'd be getting that ass whooped every motherfucking day. Call CPS. I don't give a fuck. Take her. Hell, she don't give a fuck about her kids anyway. All she doing is making a check off of her. They all mistreat that fucking girl. All of them. She's constantly saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it just breaks my heart knowing that she's autistic and she can't control things that happen. But yeah, she's being abused by everybody in that fucking house, whether it's physical, emotional, verbal, and CPS has done absolutely fucking nothing. That 11-year-old, she needs to be removed. Put her ass in foster care. Let her deal with those badass kids. I bet you she'd want to go home and act right then. See, it couldn't be me. I love my kids to death. I do. But if it got to a point where I'm scared of my own child, which would never happen, but if I were, oh, you got to go. I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'm going to call CPS my damn self. Because I'm going to call CPS or I'm going to be in prison. One of the two. And I got to be here for the other siblings. So you got to go. And they just let her do it. They just let her do this to this girl. Oh, she whoops on them too, though. 11 years old. But they're trying to get her a check saying she's autistic too. No, she ain't fucking autistic. She got behavioral problems that y'all allow and continue to allow. And she knows y'all ain't going to do nothing about it. But you apparently don't give a fuck enough about your kids to correct it. Because if you did, you would know that when she goes out in these streets and she does this shit, I'm telling you, somebody going to knock that wig back.
Big on my side.
It's on my side. I'm not sure. Sanity. I was so sanity. What I was so sanity.
I found the best invention ever yesterday.
Yeah, 22 out, 23.
You know, it's just big on my side.
See, she said, you're not sitting on my side. And you know what? And I'm torn with this because I know that her environment and the way she's being raised and all that contributes to how she acts. But I cannot tolerate a bully. I cannot tolerate a child behaving this way. And her behaving this way, she can really hurt this girl. What if she takes this girl's life? All because you didn't want to put her somewhere where she can get help. Or discipline her a little bit more. Put her in an actual home like they're trying to offer you. But no, can't get a home for her though. Can't do that. Because God forbid you got to leave that hotel and leave those 2 extra men behind, huh? She ain't trying to get that girl no help. So I'm twisted on both sides. I'm at the side where I will fuck that little girl up. 2, I understand that her environment and the way she's being raised and all that really plays a huge role in why she acts the way she acts. But if Ashley, if you really gave a fuck about this little girl, you would have been got her help. Because society doesn't give a fuck. Ain't nobody gonna care about how she was raised or where she grew up or how fucked up her mother was. When she starts talking that crap to them. Just saying. Just saying.
It's on my side, Shush.
She's at my end, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
But she's not sitting on my end.
Fine.
All right.
Mom, look what I got. Call me Jack.
The little girl said he's trying to talk to her mom and she's like whatever. Like these girls, man.
Jacked up cheese. Oh my gosh. I love that cheddar jack mix though for the Casey's. Not so good. I'm the type of person who really likes tacos and quesadillas. Because my parents were taco employees for years.
And of course, living in this hotel room with all these people are getting annoyed. People are getting frustrated. They don't have their own private space to go to. They don't have their own, they don't have their own nothing. And the poor oldest, she just wants to talk and make everything joyful. You can see in the videos all the time where she just wants to make everybody happy. She wants to please everybody. But all they do is be mean to her.
Where the hell happened to my glasses? I cannot find my glasses. Shit. I can't find my glasses.
Probably under your big ass.
I can't find my glasses.
And I don't give a goddamn who come on your body shaming. Oh, well, she's allowing her children to be abused. Fuck you.
No.
They're pink. Right, Mom?
They're gold, baby.
They're like one of my old pairs, aren't they?
I don't remember probably. No. I can't find them.
And now she wants to cry over some goddamn glasses. And the only one willing to help her is the one that they mistreat all the time. Here she goes, got to grab attention. Oh, I can't find my glasses. Oh my God. Why wouldn't you? Where was all that energy when they were sitting there threatening to kick your fucking child, a grown ass man? Who, by the way, it was her father or not, but it wasn't her father. But her father shouldn't knew it either. But it wasn't even her father. Letting her be abused by your 11-year-old. Knowing this girl has autism. But now you got all this emotion and energy and all this over some goddamn glasses.
I was really panic. I can't find my glasses. I haven't been anywhere. I just took them off, and now they're gone. I need my
Look
glasses.
between your thighs.
Oh gosh. I know how
I go all day without them, I guess. I don't know. They're on over here. My glasses.
Look at her, always trying to grasp attention, always trying to grab sympathy, but the only one helping her is the one who's being abused the most, the one they mistreat the most. I don't see the youngest up trying to help look for it. I don't see those men up helping her look for it. I see the one who has a fucking heart, the only one in that goddamn hotel who has a heart, trying to help her look for those glasses. Meanwhile, she wants to act like a 2-year-old and start crying about the shit. See, I've not seen this, okay? I heard about it, but I've not seen it. So I'm sorry for all the extra vulgar language. Y'all, I'm pissed. I should have watched it first, but I didn't. After this, I am going to have to go, though. And we'll have to continue on. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow and do the rest of the reactions, but I got to get my dad. But after this clip, this is the last clip I wanted to show. And then I might come back later. I don't know. Or I might just come back tomorrow morning. I just have to see. But after this clip will be done, the shortest live probably in history I've ever done. But let's just continue to watch it. It's almost done.
You know how it is.
Maybe because I was eating.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Maybe it was because I was eating. Sorry, I won't do it again. So now you want to try to act like you're a victim. You want to try to act like you're the one that needs saving, huh? Right? But there was no energy at all while your child was being abused. Verbally and damn near physically when he threatened to kick her. Piece of fucking shit. Yeah, I just don't get it, y'all. I don't understand it. I don't think I ever will, to be honest with you. I don't think I'll ever get it. Um, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even know what to say. You know, I really hope that the oldest child can get away and live a productive life away from these people. But the sad part is that she truly loves people. She truly loves her mother and probably those men too. Neither one of those men are her father. She truly loves her sister. And she's used to this. So to her, this is what life is about. Sorry guys, I had to stop for a second. Yeah, I gotta leave here at 6:45. I got a few more minutes. Bam. CPS has been called several times for dumbass reasons. So now I think it's to a point where CPS just they don't take anything serious anymore because you got people out there who were calling CPS for literally nothing just because they wanted to or didn't just like the woman. There was never really any proof that there was. I mean, yes, we could read between the lines and everything, but there was nothing set in stone of what's happening. Now, these types of clips right here are what we need. Okay? These. This one clip might not even be enough. But people who are calling CPS just because, oh, the kids didn't go to school, so let's call CPS. The kids, were left sitting in the car while they ran into the gas station, so let's call CPS. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think that's really what happened, but I'm just kind of using comparisons. People using the CPS system just to threaten somebody or whatever they think they're doing. And then when something really does pop up that we can use, who's to say they'll even fucking show up, or who's to say they'll even do anything? Yeah, because APS would get into the oldest's life now because she's an adult. And if the oldest gets violent too, you know what I'm saying? When she's being attacked, we've heard it in videos. She was yelling at the man. Remember the last reaction I did on her? She was yelling at the man, telling him to get off of her. Meanwhile, Ashley was sitting in the bathroom just listening and kind of chuckling, and then got off the live. She was screaming and yelling, telling him to get off of her. He wouldn't get off of her, apparently, for however he was on her. And all you hear are hits. And you can tell she was hitting too. Because you could tell by how her voice was on each swing. I'm sorry. I know people have different feelings about that little girl, that 11-year-old, but nope, I can't do it. Can't do it. I think that oldest one needs to be taken out. That oldest one needs to be taken out and put into somewhere where she's loved, cared for, and treated with respect. Let them deal with that 11-year-old by themselves. Because that 11-year-old, society is going to eat her alive. I'm telling you, going to eat her alive. And people kept telling her that youngest needs to go to counseling. She needs therapy. She needs this, she needs that. She's like, well, the last time we had her in therapy, she was 7 and they didn't do nothing. Her and the dad. Oh, they didn't do anything. It was just like what he say? It was just like a big playground or something or something that she didn't learn anything. So they stopped taking her. So now she's 11. Now, of course, they want this check for her. So now they're wanting to try to get her into all this counseling and all this other stuff. So for what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 4 years? So this girl's been doing this since she was at least 7 years old, being violent and all that since she was at least 7, if not before. But you don't see a problem. Okay. All right. Well, the life that these girls are happening to live, the parents they were forced to be born to, the people they are forced to be around, the things they are forced to see. I mean, it's pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. And it makes me sick to my stomach. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that Psychic Natalia. I just got to go. That and me and Liv are working on somebody else. I started watching the girl, but then I stopped because I get distracted. But me and Liv are working on somebody after the first of the year. And then that Psychic Natalia on TikTok, I got some videos of it recorded, but I was told that you really got to catch her live on TikTok in order to really get stuff. But there's pages that have recorded her, exposed pages on her on TikTok that have a lot of, clips on basically you got to send her money in order to watch her or she'll block you. She'll give you this whatever reading that she wants to give you. And I truly was thinking about sending her money from an alias and seeing what she said about me and recording it. I know some people believe in psychics and some don't. I don't. I believe in intuitions, gut feelings, things like that. But people like her, this Psychic Natalia, is the reason I don't believe in psychics. Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys so much for staying with me. Almost 3 hours. Not bad. I'm sorry if I got really upset, guys. I should have watched that first before I did it. I wouldn't have had so much emotion. Please, YouTube, don't demonetize me. My bad. I'm sorry. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. That way you guys know when I come live again. I may come later, but I doubt it because I'm going to be on doggy duty. But if my job doesn't call me in the morning to tell me when I'm supposed to go in there, then I'll be live in the morning, okay? And we'll do some more reactions. I know that people have sent me a bunch of stuff, still, even more stuff on Ashley. So we'll play the rest of that stuff and just kind of go from there. And then after the first of the year, we have a whole new person. It's not really a scam, but it's definitely exploiting children for money. And then the Psychic Natalia, I know I've been watching the exposed stuff on her. Some supporters on TikTok have been tagging me in the stuff about her. So I found a couple of the exposed pages and followed them. So I just with her, I think it's going to be best that I do a compilation on this Psychic Natalia and then play a whole video that way and react to it, because it's just little clips. Because, TikTok, you obviously can't post that long of videos. And they also said I have to catch her live. So I have my notifications on. Me personally, I have not seen her go live. I've not seen any notifications on her going live since I started following her last week. But I am trying to catch it. That way I can record it and decipher it and see what I can pick out of it myself. But you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for enjoying tonight's live. I will see you guys next time. And members, I'm sorry I missed Tuesday. Monday was pretty rough night for me. But I'm going to do a members only live here soon. I promise. I promise you. I am. Okay. Even if we just talk. Okay, I'm going to do a members only live. Matter of fact, I might even do Freaky Friday for members only. I might do that. I just might do that. But I don't think Fenton is a paid member, so he ain't gonna be able to get in. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But you guys have a good night. Thank you guys so much again. I love you guys so much. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.